it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. It's day 24 of hashtag Three Rivers Challenge. We interrupt this program to bring you a special announcement. I think I said that it's day 24. It's actually day 25 for the Three Rivers Challenge. I humbly abase myself for making such a tragic mistake. Okay, back to the regular programming. And in the spirit of Three Rivers Challenge, I am going to crack open one of these jars of canned green tomato slices. Now, it's not marked, but I know from the other jars I did, this actually goes back to 2022. So I'm going to open this thing and we're going to fry some up. I've had it in the refrigerator. It's nice and cold. And so let's see what we got. Awesome. That's a good sound. Okay. Always smell your canned goods. Okay. So, I'm going to put some flour in this bowl. I'm going to flour them up. I've got some fat going here. This is going to be nice and hot. And I'm going to make some fried green tomatoes out of these canned green tomato slices. All right, now I've got a little bit of flour here, and I've got salt and pepper in it because when I make fried green tomatoes, I like to season my flour. Now let's see what these look like. They're soft. I knew they would be, and in full disclosure, I have cooked these before, but I just want to show you what they're like. So, grab another one here. Now, I'm sure there's a way. I haven't canned green tomatoes since these, but I'm sure there's a way that I can can green tomato slices, maybe with, I don't know, citric acid or something, maybe. That would make them more crisp and firm, because these certainly are not. Now then, in full disclosure, a couple summers ago, my son and daughter-in-law were here, and he's always been a big fan of fried green tomatoes. So I had some green tomatoes on the vine, and I had a jar of these, and I cooked both, and he and I did a taste comparison. Now let's put this in there. And just being careful here. And this was the conclusion we came to. That the canned fried green tomatoes had a much, much better flavor than the fresh. But the texture was not as good, of course. And you could fry them up, you know, pretty crispy on the outside, but they remained that soft on the inside. You know, they were just texture-wise not the same, not as good, but taste-wise better. So I think that's weird. At some point, I may go ahead and can up some more fried green tomatoes because flavor is really, really good. I'm going to put these back in the fridge because I'm not going to eat the whole jar. But, and I know, everybody I know has got big butts. So, it's just something that we tried out. Have you ever canned fried green tomatoes? Let me know. And do you have a method where you can do it so they are nice and crisp crisp texture when they come out of the jar. How do you do that? These were soaked in ice water before I canned them. They were soaked in salt, salty water, and they are, I cannot pick that up with a fork because it's too soft. So get out my spatula. Yeah, we're going to let those get browner on the side first. So, if you have a method, let me know what that is, because honestly, I don't know. I'm sure there is a way to do it, because the flavor is absolutely great. All right, when these are done, I'm going to bring them out, and we'll just put them on some paper towel on a plate, and we're going to do a little taste. I do have this seasoned flour left, and I'm not going to toss this. I will put this in a plastic bag. I'll stick it in the freezer, and I can use this again when I go to make the rest of that jar of green tomatoes. All right. Okay. They are as crispy as I can get them. And anytime you're flouring anything, especially when you're flouring the vegetables, things like that, that flour, after a while, it will start burning on the bottom of the pan. That's just how it is. All right. I'm going to take a couple of these. That looks a little dark, doesn't it? They turned out pretty good, I think. Put a little more salt on. And, oh wait, I better do another one. All right, I'm going to give them a taste. Okay, these are hot. That's right. All right, let's give it a try. When my kids were little, they'd say, bow it, mommy. Hot, hot, bow it. These turned out pretty good. The flavor, oh gosh. Flavor is awesome. One thing I did learn when I canned these was to cut them thicker. So some of them are thinner like that, and some of them are thicker. But I have to say, these turned out pretty good. They actually even have a nice texture. So I may have been wrong in my previous statements. I really wasn't. Was good. Good. Okay, that's all I've got for you today. I know, weird, right? But I did so much meal prep and ingredient prep yesterday that honestly, I'm good for a couple of days now. But those are crunchy, I have to say. Very happy. But if something comes up, I will film it, and I will be sure and share it with you, because I'm still in it, still in the challenge. Now then, I've got two more jars of these fried green tomatoes, so I'm going to make sure I use them up. And but I'm going to finish these. This is actually my supper. So, what do you think? Be sure and let me know what you think. If you have any experience with these green tomatoes, let me know, okay? All right. All right, that's it for me today. I love you guys. You know I do. And as always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right, I hope you're all doing great. Make sure you comment and like, subscribe, and share if you want to, because it helps me and it might help somebody else. You never know. Look at this. I look like alfalfa. You ever notice that my name is Robin and my hair often looks bird-like? I'm just saying. All right. Love ya. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.